Florida swamp. Whether it is the low lows, the sea level, the swamp of Florida, or the peaks of Colorado, the world that God has created as it is absolutely magnificent. And whether you believe in God or you believe in Him in your own way, you know, you believe in the Creator, the Father of all creation, the Mother Nature, the universe, whatever, however you like to believe in, whatever your spirituality really tells you, because we're all spiritual in our own way. We all can agree on this is where it's all at, the real world. Look at those birds. They live in the present moment, without the worries, without the stress, without the anxieties, without fears. Well, they do have fears whenever they see danger, whenever they see predators, but they don't have these irrational fears like we humans do. And one might wonder why. Why is it that we humans have these irrational fears? You know, we live our days day to day. We wake up in the morning, we make our cup of coffee, we have our routine, we go into the office, we go to work into the office or factory or whatever that you do, or maybe we go to school. We all got our routines, and trust me, I love my routine. All right, Turkish coffee in the morning, you can't beat that. Okay, and then you get in front of the computer, you check everything, check all my YouTube channels, check for the new comments, I respond to comments while drinking, enjoying the Turkish coffee. That routine is awesome, I love it. But, you know, with all that comfort, being surrounded by all that comfort, nevertheless, for whatever reason, we have our worries, we have our stress and anxiety and fears, and we think, oh, what am I gonna do? This is coming up, I have to do this, I have to it's all about tomorrow, and it's all about a week later, it's all about the month later, it's all about the year later. And then you come out into the nature and you look at all of this and you see how it works in such a beautiful harmony, in such a perfect balance. The animals, the birds, the fish, the insects, the plants, the air and the sun, and all of these, like micro scale, macro scale, from the very tiniest organism to the massive cosmic proportions. Everything is working in a perfect balance, and yet we human beings, we cannot, for the life of ours, we cannot find that balance, we cannot find that harmony. We keep trying to create something of our own without realizing that it's not our own. None of this is ours. It was created for us, but it's not ours. We can appreciate it, and we can be part of it, and we can enjoy it. We can enjoy the fruits of the nature. And again, whatever you believe in, whatever your spirituality tells you, you really can't deny that all of this, and I know maybe you're not impressed with the swamp as much as you're impressed with the with the ocean or the beach or the mountains or the forests. When you love outdoors, you really love outdoors. You really appreciate everything, whatever it is, wherever you are, whatever it is. Even when it is cold, even when it is hot, even when there are some predators lurking around that you might be worried about, maybe pesky mosquitoes or whatever it is that is bothering you, you still have that appreciation for the real world. And I keep saying real world. What is the real world? And why is it real? And if there is a real world, which this is what I'm referring to, then what is a fake world? Well, this one's pretty easy. The fake world is exactly that. Is that what we humans try to create every single day. It is our dumb routines, it is our meaningless careers, our pointless educations, and pointless things that we do, and pointless things that we build, just trying to advance our comfort. All this garbage technology, everything that we created. The thing is, everything that we have created, why some of this does have good in it is because there is the stuff that we created. I mean, most of the stuff that we create is, obviously we are creations ourselves, but it's the fact that we have that ability to create by the Spirit, right? So we can create something with the good in mind, or we can create something with the evil in mind. And really, to me, or to someone who believes, to someone who glorifies God in everything that they do, and by no means, there isn't any one of us who is perfect, right? We all have a lot to learn, and we all have a lot to go through and experience, and there's always room to grow closer to God. But nevertheless, when you understand that, you start seeing the distinction between what it really is good and what is evil. Like, for example, take, I don't know, internet, right? What is good in it? It was created by the Spirit. What is so good in it? Well, obviously, if you glorify God by creating the internet, well, one of the things is that you can use these things from the world of the flesh, this materialistic world, use that to reach the areas around the world that have never been reached before. Now we have that opportunity. Now we can do that. We can reach those areas and really evangelize and preach the gospel and tell them and give them the opportunity, not ourselves give them the opportunity for the salvation, but share the good news so that they have the opportunity for themselves from our Savior for that salvation. You see, that's good. Created by the Spirit, if it was created for the glory of God. But then again, it's kind of evil, and you can see the evil effects. And I mean, whether you believe or you don't believe in God, it doesn't matter what religion you're in, you see those evil side effects of the internet at the end of the day. You see how it's defecting everyone and everything. Why? Because again, it really wasn't created to glorify God. It has, anything that you create has the chance, has the opportunity to do something for the glory of God, whatever it is. Nevertheless, people take glory for themselves whenever they do something, whenever they see the opportunity to take that glory for themselves and say, I did that, I created that, I am great, I am whatever. And, we can sit here and we can judge people, but at the end of the day, is it really judgment? Nah. Everybody has their own reward. So whoever created whatever and took glory for themselves, or whoever did anything and took the glory for themselves, they got their reward, or they will get their reward. And the reward is meaninglessness. Because you can create anything you want. You can take that glory and you can feel in the moment the best of the best, the King of Kings and just the ruler of the world, right? But you're the ruler of this materialistic world of the flesh, and nothing in this world lasts, not even your glory. Not even your glory, not any of your creations, not any of the wealth that you have built, accumulated, not any of the houses that you've built or bought or whatever. Not any of the cars, really nothing. And you can see this The more we get, the more we accumulate, the more it corrupts us. We become lost. We become less and less happy. The more comfortable we get, the more unhappy we get. The more lost we become. The more further away we get from who we truly are. Just remember what kind of kid you were. Remember your childhood. Remember your crazy dreams, your crazy aspirations, your drive, your energy. You wanted to change the world. You weren't afraid of nothing. Nothing. What do you think that is? And now compare it to yourself today. Where did that energy go? Where did that fearlessness go? I'll tell you where it went. Whenever we are kids, we have that spirit within us. It's strong, it's not tainted by all this garbage. Garbage from the world of the flesh. We want to experience, we want to learn, we want to explore. The Spirit is driving us to grow closer to God. But then, the older we get, we become corrupted. And you can blame the world, you can blame your parents, you can blame the school, the college, the career, whatever you want. But at the end of the day, we really do it to ourselves. We suppress the spirit that is within us. You still have that drive. That's the good news. You still have that drive within you. You still have that energy that is within you. That is why anybody can do anything. That is a true statement. And it can't be any more truer. At the end of the day, what it really means is that anybody, whoever, whatever you've done, no matter how far you strayed away from the real world, from God, from your spirit that is within you, you have that opportunity for salvation. Of course, it's not going to be easy. It's not you go and into the temple and you dip your head into the water and somebody says something and you say something, yes, I submit, or whatever, or however you see it. Or you watch a video on YouTube and then you get inspired and that's it, right? Maybe that's how it starts. Perhaps, but nevertheless, it's you. You have to make that conscious choice every single day. Not because you are cool, or you are awesome, or you are special, or anything like that. No. None of us are whatever, immigrant here. But because you have that spirit in you. You have it in you. That drive that you had. That energy that you had, that passion that you had, you still have it in you. It's just every single day you have to make that conscious choice to submit your flesh, your comfort, all the crap that we accumulated in this materialistic world of the flesh. Submit it all to the Spirit and follow whatever that Spirit is calling you. Even if it's Florida swamp. Yeah. God bless you. And thank you for watching, as always.